Second Ezra, chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest the part of the signs past which I have told thee before. Salaki. How the hell you gonna not be clear? Like, this fucking place is fucking dirty, man. Shit. I don't know what you. Didn't clean your dude. Shut up. Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which thou made, which he made. I'm about to give all prayers and honor and glory. I'm exhausted, okay? I'm sorry for yawning. I'd like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Hakodash, the Wadiya, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, for giving us the apostles and the elders of great millstone who deserve double honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the Akim, pushing the word, sincerity and truth, being faith-based, being prepared for what is to come, and what is to come. Race wars, famine, concentration camps, the Alpha, Egypt, the mark of the beast, 200 million missiles in the soils of America. Simultaneously, the terrorists, O Lord. Simultaneously, the terrorists, O Lord, shoot laser beams at the ungodly and the heathens, rightfully so. Our brothers, Allah, Lord, take the course of this video, just a vessel seeking salvation out of this filthy place. Spiritually known as Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt, Babylon. All of the filthy customs that I've taken upon. Right now, the time is 5:45 a.m. April 29th, 2026, the year of apostasy, agents, sellouts, and Jacob's trouble. Oh, I just found a verse, a word in this verse. I don't know. Oh, I was reading. It's a lot to tell this subject. I want to go into this. What was that? It was Matthews, right? Matthews, right? The 8 woes. It was named the 8 woes. It was phenomenal. It's called the 8 woes. Matthew chapter 23, verse 13. Oh. Because we got Yahushua is the leading force of this thing of ours. And we got individuals out here that's taking the sinew off of our people, not leading them to the kingdom. I told you I don't know what this subject was about from yesterday because it's a whole new day and I'm all jacked up in the mind. Let me just go back. Yeah. So the headline reads, the title reads from my video is Not as Fools, but as Wise. So we're going to utilize that again. Because we have to be circumspect. And we have a job to do. Our job is to wake up the whole world. And that's our job. Okay? And it's a simple job. It really is simple. You go out in the highways and hedges. You read the book. That's your way of healing the people, comforting the people with the good news and the gospel of Yahushua. And hope and pray that you get your reward for doing these wonderful things for Yahushua. And that's it. And people might look at you crazy or say but it's the wisest thing to ever do. Because fools for Yahweh, it's the best thing to be a fool for Yahweh. Because these people, this society is gone, bro. There's so many videos, I can't even watch a full video. I can only watch a certain amount. And if the spirit kicks in and gives me it inspires me to do a video, I go with it. I follow the Lamb wherever it goeth, because I know for a fact that at that moment when I watch a video on if a situation occur, it's either it's it's a lesson learned, exactly, but it's something that's have to be paid attention to at that moment. So I'm being more vigilant, being more circumspect on anything that occurs at that moment. Like, you know, news and prophecy. You know, if you're seeing something happen, it's a part of prophecy. Or that the verse I just read, measure the out the time diligently, because that's when you know that Yahweh El Shai is visiting us, based upon what the scripture says, because that's the navigation system. You know, regardless of oh anything you emotional about. If you're not paying attention to what Yahweh Shai said, if you're not paying attention to his prophets, I just saw like a few verses. I was just skimming through verses and they coming to the forefront. So and I don't know where. I was just looking at this word. It's in one of these verses. I don't know which one it was. There was a lot of different. It's 8 woes. That's all I know. It's 8 woes. I want to go into these 8 woes a little bit. It says Matthew chapter 23, verse 13. But woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye shut up the door of the kingdom of heaven against men. For ye neither go in yourselves, neither suffer ye them that are entering to go in. Yeah, they want to stop them. They suicidal. They're stopping themselves and you going into the kingdom. No, we said, what did Nathaniel read, right? He says, we're gonna build a kingdom in Babylon. Come on, bro. They remember what was that? Rose something. When they burned down the Black Wall Street. There you go. I think that was called one of the Black Wall Street. Where we had made up a sensationalness for ourselves, and we was, I bet you we was letting white folks up in there. You can't have these people around you, bro. They'll fuck your shit up. And just like individuals that probably were jealous of another brother, trying to extort them. We can imagine that shit always happening. You making your money, here comes some goofy ass nigga coming around trying to extort you for your money. It's always some type of this place is out of order. So it says, Salakia. I'm all over the place. I'm going to take the course of this video because there's so much thoughts running through my mind. And we're measuring the time and we're watching it tells you about so much, the Pharisees and the Sadducees, right? The scribes and the Pharisees and the hypocrites, right? And then I saw this word, I think I just saw it again, but it says, it's like another way of saying apostasy. Proselyte, right? Proselyte, a person who has converted from one opinion, religion, or party to another. Jumping fucking ship. Right? New corners. So I can read the similarity. A person who has converted to Judaism. Something to the effect. And they're not sticking to the protocol. I mean, literally, like, you would think that they would have that much fear, and they lost the fear, bro. Terrifying. And it says, the fear of the Lord is a strong tower, right? terrified. I'm terrified, bro. Just saying. Let me see. It says, "Woe to them, man." Let's read it in the It says the NLT translation, Matthew chapter 23, verse 13. What sorrow awaits you, teachers of religion, law, and your Sadducees, hypocrites! For you shut the door of the kingdom of the heavens in people's faces. You fucking do these things, man. You know how you do these things? You tell them that the C-hip is not the way to go. You know, you're saying, yo, don't listen to these. We heard people say this, man. I don't know what y'all about Shemar gonna do with y'all. I don't know. He make you repent and y'all shut your mouths up, or he laser beam you up, bring you back as babies, and you be ashamed. However it goes, that's between you and your Shemar. I'm hoping that I get saved for the work I do, because I know I ain't the smartest, but I spiritually comprehend, bro. This thing's been hitting my spirit hard, bro. It's been wanting me. I do this. It's like the Jonah vibe is on me. When the book of Jonah and Jonah was running, like, oh, I want to do this. Not like I'm running from it, but I remember when I first came into the truth, I was still worldly. Like, you trying to do music, you're trying to, 2007, beginning of 2007, I still was smoking weed. I was still smoking weed in 2007. And I remember getting hit hard, yo. I remember this really made me stop smoking weed. When they tried to take my little child, man, that shit was crazy, man. It was over weed. Now you could just smoke weed. But back then, there was a spirit, was a hard body, man. I don't want to get too deep into it, but I've cried that day. I remember that day, man. And I cried. I said, all right, Lord. I was sitting there. I said, all right, Yahweh Shem Shah. I said the name, Yahweh Shem Shah. I said, okay, I would never smoke again. If you get me out of this room with this little fucking girl. And I never smoked again, bro. Never smoked again. And because I got out of that room and I walked out, and the guy said, all right, I'm gonna give you 30 days. This was back when weed was illegal. Now, fucking guy just fucking crashed fucking some shit, and they didn't shit can him. And it's just fucking mad spiritual. But that's how you know this spread of serpent. They want you to be all caught up in a delusion, not paying attention to what they doing. That's that Mechanstein file. So you individuals that knows the truth is hypocrites, because you're not telling the people what's really going down. You're not telling the people. That's terrifying. He said, whoa, he said, what sorrow await you, teachers of religion, law, and you Pharisees, hypocrites, for you shut the door of the kingdom of heaven in the people's faces. You won't go in yourself, and you don't let others enter either. You don't want misery love company. Oh man, broke it up. Yo, you don't even want the people to go. You don't even want to go in yourself. You hate Yahweh Shem Shah. Yahweh Shem Shah. It's not gonna help you when the time Jacob's trouble. You're gonna be all stuck up in this shit, man. This place is a mess, man. Alright. So lucky. It's a cesspool, bro. Nothing's clean here, bro. The only thing that's clean is His word, His truth, Yahweh Shah. And He's gonna wash this place away. So that was one of the woes. That was one of the 8 woes. It says 8 woes. I don't know if you read the blue letter from Matthew chapter 28, verse 13. The 8 woes. That's like some correct. That's like some kung fu Master Samurai thing right there. Let's read the next one, right? It says, "But woe unto you, scribes, Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye shut the door, shut up the kingdom of heaven against men." You do these things, man. Daniel Ray is like the head of the Packers right now. I only say that because he knew the name, bro. I don't know what the hell. Oh boy, I don't know what the hell that's about, bro. Yo, this imagine. See, everybody want to be a leader. Nobody want to be. It's not. How you heard that saying go? Too many chiefs, but not enough Indians. And everybody want to be the chief. Yeah. Maybe you don't need to be a chief. Maybe you need to be a sign holder. Maybe you need to hold posts. And listen. That's it, maybe. Because you are mingling the scriptures. You don't want to follow suit. And I know for a fact that I'm just saying. I've just been around this amount of time being a witness to what I've been witnessing. I don't have to see Nathaniel Ray up close to know if the apostles is telling the truth or not. I don't have to see General Hana up close to know that the apostles, Great Millstone, is telling the truth, bro, because I'm around the apostles and I'm looking. I'm just paying attention to what's going on. How they out like men getting wet in the rain, getting sick, going through ailments. Yeah, Nathaniel Ray got sick, but that was hit by Yahweh Shemel Shah. Yahweh Shemel Shah did that to him. That was like a humbling moment for him. And then he still went back and rebelled. Got crazy. Matthew chapter 23, verse 14. "Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees and hypocrites, for you devour widows' houses, and for your I just had this word to lock here. Salaki. I just said it. Pretense. An attempt to make something that is not the case appear true. That's what you do. Pretense, man. Right? You all setting up lies, setting up traps for the people, bro. And make long prayers, therefore ye shall receive a greater damnation. Yeah, that's it. Y'all Shah ain't playing with you, man. I'm just saying. He ain't playing with you. He's just waiting his turn. Because he knows that when he gets it, when Yahweh let Yahweh come back, when Yahweh let Yahweh Shah come back, he is going to roar like a woman Terrell. And you ain't gonna have a chance, man. This is a great opportunity to get immunity for death. That's to survive the second death, man. The second death is those missiles, man. And the things that are gonna lead up to the missiles. You don't want to get destroyed for destroying the people. It tells you that already. We gotta find that verse all the time. I think it's Isaiah chapter 35, maybe 55, 53. I think it's 55. I think so. We washing the blood off the hand of we cleaning ourselves. We telling the people we can wash our hands, wash the blood off our hands. And you over here telling the people, no, don't go that way, don't listen to. And then you said, Captain Jazariak said he called Apostle a bad name, man. He did, man. He said a bad name, bro. Look what happened to Shikari, Alizar Shikari. I was there. He said, look at this. He said to Apostle Tahar, look at it, my effort. Like bad, man. It's real bad, bro. I almost approached him that day. I was there. I was standing right there. I remember. You're bad, man. You're bad people, bro. This is bad. We trying to get out of here, man. I'm tired of being in this mess. It's a mess, man. Oh, I gotta go. Some time to be continued.